Hi guys, it's Siobhan Muir. Good evening. Have you missed me? Have you missed me? I know. I've been offline for a while. I've been finding my balance with Facebook banning me for 30 days and, figuring out how I'm going to do things and how to promote. And plus NaNoWriMo started. So that meant I was sitting there focused on writing. It's paid off, by the way. I've been writing quite a bit while been very quiet on Facebook. Um, it also gave me a good understanding that to maintain my mental health, to maintain my writing ability, to maintain my schedule, my writing schedule, it is better for me to stay off Facebook, um, it, you know, or really, really limit how much time that I spend there. Um, and that has made a pretty big difference to me in terms of what I've been doing and how I've been doing it and that sort of thing. It has made a big difference in my mental health. As I said, it's made a big difference in how I interact with my family and stuff. So that said, I am definitely not giving up on Facebook. You will see me there, but I'm probably going to be relatively only there a little bit and then gone, and a little bit and gone. Um, the nice thing about being off of Facebook, it has really helped with getting writing done. I can write now. I used to be able to just write about 2,000 words a day, which seems kind of low. When I talk to my other author friends, seems kind of low, but I was spending so much time promoting and interacting, which there's nothing wrong with promotion and interaction. It's just that I spent so much time doing that I didn't do as much time with the writing. Doesn't mean I didn't publish. Y'all got books from me. Come on now. But it did mean that I wasn't writing it as fast and I didn't get as much done. And from what I learned from being off of Facebook for the last 30 days is that I can write a lot more than I thought I could. And it just comes down to not being on that social media for for that time. So what to do. It's kind of one of those um, few strange things you actually have to take a step back and say, "Whoa, I don't really have to do this," and that's what's going on. So um, I'm really grateful. Strangely enough, I am incredibly grateful to Facebook for kicking me off for 30 days so that I could actually um, I don't know, actually learn what what to do, and how to interact in a limited capacity when the majority of people like to be on Facebook. So it really gave me a good lesson, I think. I think I can say it was a good lesson. Hey, Stephanie. Yes, I know. Stephanie says she said, "Hey, I miss seeing you." Yes, I know. It's been a long time, and I had to kind of recalibrate how I was going to do this. And still, even so, most people don't know that I'm here on YouTube. Most of them are probably sitting on Facebook going, "Where is her live post?" I'm not going to do them on Facebook. If Facebook's going to kick me off for kind of illegitimate reasons, then I thought, well, let's do it on YouTube so that y'all can see me and you can chat. If you don't know, sorry, over there. Over there is a chat. You can totally join in the chat. I am live here, so if you type something in the chat, I can answer you. So, I mean, it may not be typed in response, but you definitely can answer me. And so, yeah, it is. Please do chat with me because then I know you're here and I can answer your questions. But the title today is Snow, Holiday Music, and NaNoWriMo. Here's what's going on with me. I'm sure you guys are wondering, where have you been? Um, it's snowing in Cheyenne right now. We had a storm blow in. It was supposed to be done at like 11 o'clock this morning, And yeah, no. Definitely not done. It is still snowing out there. Pretty good. Steady, not heavy, but steady. So we're definitely getting our snowfall. November is very typical for Cheyenne to get snowfall. We almost always get our first snowfall at the beginning of October, and then nature goes, oh wait, I wasn't quite ready for that. This year it was so funny. We had really, really warm weather. And so all the leaves were still on the trees and everything was warm. And then we had a 5-inch snowfall and everything was freezing. And the trees are like going, ah! And then a week later, it warmed back up. A week later, we had this massive windstorm, and it blew all those leaves off the trees. So it was kind of like the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter, where it's like first it's summer, then it starts turning color, and then drops all the leaves. That's exactly how it was here in Cheyenne this year. We had the Whomping Willow autumn. That's kind of how it worked. So, yes, right now we are enjoying snow. It's very dark outside, but we are enjoying snow. Um, it's going to be kind of entertaining because tonight the Muir family is going to see Mannheim Steamroller. Yeah! Mannheim Steamroller is a kind of synthesizer and symphony, so synthesizer and symphony musical group. They almost what I know them for is their holiday music. And so tonight they are live in Cheyenne, and I got tickets to go. So the family's going to enjoy Mannheim Steamroller tonight, and I'm so excited because I've always wanted to see them live. So I get to see them live. Yay! It's the simple pleasures, but it was so cool too because they didn't come to Denver. And they didn't go to Fort Collins. They came to Cheyenne, which means I could walk to the venue because it's not far from my house. Now, it's snowing. I'm going to drive. But technically, I can just walk to the venue. Although, given the construction that's going on in downtown Cheyenne, I'm going to have to figure out how to get there. I just thought of that. I'm like, the usual ways won't work. But so that's what's going on with me. I'm going to go to holiday music tonight, and I'm so very excited because I don't go to concerts very often. I used to live in Las Vegas. I totally lived in Las Vegas for 7 years, and I think I saw one show. I we just we didn't have any extra money, so we didn't use it to go to events downtown. So yeah, I didn't see very many events in Las Vegas, but we have money now, so we're gonna do it now. Well, we have not a lot of money, but we have money enough to buy that ticket because it's right. But anyway, so I get a chance to go see Mannheim Steamroller tonight, and I'm very excited about it. And I will tell you all about it tomorrow because I'm gonna do another live post tomorrow. That's what I do on the weekends. I do the Saturday evening soliloquy with snow holiday music and NaNoWriMo. And then tomorrow I'll do the Sunday morning tea, somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and I'll let you know when I get there. I'll let you know. I will definitely announce it. Look for me for the announcement on Twitter. Look for the announcement on Google Plus, maybe, and Facebook. I will put it on Facebook to let you know that I'm here. Of course, y'all have to check Facebook or Twitter or all that stuff. The other thing that I want to talk about was NaNoWriMo. Now, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, if you don't know. It is something that a lot of romance authors in particular, I'm part of the romance community, so I know them best, but the romance authors do it every month. What you do is you have to write 50,000 words, a novel, in 30 days, which can be quite a challenge. That means you have to write at least 1,667 words every day to make the goal, right? Then it'll take you 30 days. You can get 50,000 words. I don't usually do it, mostly because my personality is such that if I don't hit my goal every day, like if I take a day off for like say Thanksgiving, I get down on myself and then I just totally blow it, and then my muse shuts up and then I can't write, which doesn't do anybody any good. So I've been I what I do is I cheer people on, and I use the energy because everybody's really focused on doing this. I use the energy to kind of get me to do writing. And what I've been doing this time is usually I write about 2,000 words a day. And so in NaNoWriMo, I can do 50,000 words in like 25 days, thereabouts, 20 days, because I write 2,000 words a day. Not a problem. Well, in this year, I've been writing 4,000 words a day. So technically, I could essentially write 50,000 words in like 13 days, 12 or 13 days. But I have to stay off Facebook, which, when I was banned from Facebook was no big deal. But yeah, I have to stay off Facebook, and I can write 4,000 words a day. I actually, the first day I did it, I wrote 5,000 words. So, if I wrote 5,000 words, I could do it in 10 days. But I give myself, 4,000 is good enough. And it has worked amazingly well. You don't even think about it. You're like, Facebook, it's not a big deal. You go on, you say hello to a few people, and you write a couple posts, and then you're off. You're off and running, right? It's an amazing time suck. You have no idea where the time goes. You think, oh, I'm doing fine. Everything's good. I'm all great. It's awesome. Facebook's amazing at sucking you in and holding on to you as you're looking through memes and funny things and posts of your friends who are having trouble with the California wildfires, and posts of your friends who are out east and dealing with hurricanes and tornadoes and bad weather. You just get hooked into it, and you're like, oh yeah, look at how life is going, right? And you totally turn your brain off, and you don't get your work done. It's amazing. Being forced off of Facebook was a huge benefit. It was a huge benefit to me for writing purposes. So it really put it into perspective for me how I need to change how I do things. And so that I can get my writing done and you guys get more books out of me, but still manage to do the promotion and the interaction and stuff like that. I did miss you guys so much. I missed interacting with people. I missed commenting on their posts. I missed talking to them, chatting with them, because when Facebook bans you, they ban you from being able to do personal chats. They ban you from liking anybody's posts. You can't if you have a group you no longer want to be part of, you can't touch the groups. You can't do anything in the groups. You can't. You can only see. You can actually go to the group and look at things, but you can't comment. You can't post. You can't like anything, and you can't leave the group. The feature that you can't leave the group until you are unbanned, which I find ironic. But I could friend people. I could accept friend requests. I could accept friend requests, but I couldn't leave groups. It was kind of interesting, the things that they allowed me to do and didn't allow me to do. I didn't do very much. I would come in, I'd look. People sent me messages, and I was like, you want to get in touch with me, email me, because I can't answer you on this. I just can't. It was really interesting. And it was a great learning experience for me as a professional. You know, what am I doing on Facebook? Nothing. It's kind of like, I'm not doing anything. But on the other hand, it was really eye opening to me. I literally did not expect um, that to be the case. I didn't expect it to be so such a drastic difference, I should say. So, if you guys want, advice about how to do your work and how to interact and how to deal with Facebook, what I recommend, things I've learned, is you go on, whichever time is best for you to do writing, don't waste it on Facebook. If it's first thing in the morning, you do better writing, sit down and write. Once you get your minimum word count for the day, whatever it is, whether it's the 1,600 words or it's 2,000 words or whatever, get your minimum word count for the day, and then take a break. Interact on Facebook, post promo, do all this stuff, share memes, funny little cat things, whatever. Do that after you hit your minimum word count. And then, get up, go eat, whether it's breakfast or lunch or whenever, and shut Facebook down, and then come back and do more word count. You will be surprised and blown away by how much more work you get done when you make sure that you get your minimum hit for the day before you do Facebook. If you tend to write better in the afternoon, get your promo done in the morning, and any interaction you want to do, but set a timer. Set it like, I'll give myself an hour, or I'll give myself a half an hour. Do that stuff, chat, look at your notifications, interact a little bit, and out you go. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. And being banned from Facebook, well, it's pretty easy. Like, I can look. Really, I recommend it. It's something that, as someone who was forced off of Facebook, there you go. Facebook, ironically, however, kept sending me little notifications, because I have a fan page there that I can check. Kept sending me notifications like, boost this post, send us money, boost this post. And I'm going, no, you banned me. Why the hell am I sending you money? And then I heard recently Laura Kay, who is a bigger named romance author than me, she had put together a Facebook ad that, what you do is you set up the ad. You got to wait for it to get approved, but you set up the ad, writing on it, and it can only have 20% writing, and there's got to be a picture, but the picture can't be naked, and all these things. And then you set up a budget, and her budget, as far as she was concerned, had been $30 a day, and she was going to run it for 7 days, right? Apparently she didn't check, or didn't, go in and go, how's it going? It ran for 9 days. 9 days. It ran for 9 days at $350 a day. $350. By the end of that 9 days, she owed them $3,000. And she was like, I don't know what, she just paid Facebook $3,000. So my deal is, I will not send Facebook that kind of money. I just don't trust them. I don't trust them to do what they say they do. I don't, trust. Now, the good point here is definitely check. Start your ad run and then check. Because she was supposed to run it for 7 days at $30 a day. That's $210. If it ran for just 1 day at $350, it's already more than her budget accounted for. So, obviously it's like, let's see what happens the first day and check it. So just keep that in mind. But for Facebook, for me, it was just like, won't be sending you money. Not going to do that. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying this. I'm so glad for those few of you who are joining me, that you did come over here and see what I was talking about, and what I'm doing. If you guys spend most of your time on Facebook, do come and look at my pages elsewhere. I am on Maui. I am on Tumblr. I am on Twitter. I am on Google Plus. Although, as I understand it, Google Plus is going the way of the dodo in 2019. So they are taking, I guess they're just done with this, done trying to compete with Facebook. But here's the deal. Facebook is We're doing this many times now that they've gone public. There's a lot of problems with Facebook, and I'm really considering pulling back, taking some of my stuff down off of Facebook. Just saying, you know. Yeah, it's been kind of entertaining to see. Like, Facebook used to be fun, and it used to be interactive, and it used to be that the friends you had you interacted with because you could see them, their posts. But now Facebook only gives you about 25 or 30% of people that follow you interact with you. Facebook also um, likes to so they curate who you see. So if you like people's posts, that's great. They'll show you more of those people. But that means they kind of shove out the ones that you didn't like. But if you don't see them, maybe you like the next post. If you don't see them, how can you like them? So they don't add them to your feed. I have a really good friend that I haven't seen online in like, months. And that's not including the month that I was out because I didn't like enough of her posts. So Facebook decided I wasn't interested. No, that's not how it works. So, but Facebook used to be a lot more fun, and they used to say, well, you keep adult things in adult spaces, and then the rest of it you can post anytime. Well, now they nail you because they're listening to their stockholders, and stockholders tend to be. You'll have to, if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry, but they tend to be Judeo-Christian, which means they have a lot of puritanical views on things, and that means lots of naked women, no naked men. You can argue with me if you'd like, but in reality, that's what it comes down to. Any football commercial should give you that impression. Lots of naked women, no naked men. There you go. So Facebook has become that way. So if anybody who's interested in mostly naked men, they get in trouble. Case in point. But in any case, so I also don't like the fact that they leak a lot of users' information. Mine was probably one of them. I've had to change my password several times because of hackers trying to get into my account. So I'm starting to think that it's time to pull back. Same thing I did. It was almost like, hey, they gave me a month off, and I can pull back and just see if I can survive without Facebook. And the answer is, yeah, pretty much I can. And I just have to make sure I post in other places and keep those accounts up and stuff like that. So, you can find me on Pinterest. You can find me on Tumblr. You can buy me a coffee. Have you ever heard of coffee.com? It's ko-fi.com. And you can send me a donation and by buying me the cost of a coffee. And it goes to me, my new computer fund. My computer is old and the fan is rattling, and so I'm going to, I'm putting up money. Well, or you could buy all my books, but the point is I'm using it to buy a new computer because I am always on the computer. Amazing. Anyway, I'm going to cut this a little short tonight because we have to get ready for the concert, and I want to make sure I eat dinner, and yeah, we need to be there in about an hour and 40 minutes or so. But I hope you guys are having a great evening. Thank you so much for joining me, even if it was just short and to the point. And yeah, thank you for trying to keep up with me, even though I've been, banned from Facebook. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I hope you are well. And I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do another live post. It's called the Sunday Morning Tea. I'm always drinking something warm, because especially this time of year because it's really cold. And I'll be live somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And I, of course, will announce it on Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter and all that stuff. So if you happen to be around, definitely catch it. The other thing you could do is you can see that little bell up there in the corner. Yeah, there's a little bell. Click on that. That'll give you a notification of when I'm live. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join me for talks about writing and romance and the publishing industry, as an author knows it. And yeah, feel free to chat. And thank you, Stephanie. She says, have fun tonight. Feel free to chat with me. I do talk to you. See, she put up a post and I answered. So have a good night. And I will, talk to you tomorrow morning, somewhere between 9 and 10, or 10 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Central, and 12 p.m. Eastern. And I will talk at you later. Have a good night. Bye.